And carried that momentum into the mid game here. Looking at the graph, Vega with a good 500 net worth and experience lead.
Oh, bottom lane, Bambo. They're going in. They want the puff. Mag trying to get himself out of this. Tries to go and bloodlust himself, but he's just going to take a swat there. Bambo lives to see another day. I thought for sure.
But of course, the Meepo hasn't even really started yet. He'll still explode from here. Oh, that's a kinetic field and an Earthbind. Nowhere for the chubby Ogre to go. 4 heroes on 1. The double Meepos make it an easy kill. The Coon getting credit for that one. 3-3. 5-minute mark.
Yeah, I mean, Ogre's tanky. Ogre, like, just so you guys know. And now AA down bottom. Looks like there's going to be a deep dive. Bone 7 slamming away. Look at these TP rotations. 3 of them pouring in. Well, I think Bone 7 might be fresh out of luck here. The IO trying to get something done. Doesn't have that relocate. Only level 5. So this Huskar is just scooting his boot as fast as it goes. There is the Chrono available if she wants to leap forward. Woo! Oh, there's the Chrono just right on the edge. They have the lockdown there. There is going to be that Fortune Zen to keep him in place. He's going for the TP. Do they have the damage? They do. He does end up popping down. Definitely some guaranteed blood. Bone 7 plays with fire. I mean, he's got his armlet, not afraid to use it. He's also got those 17 charges in the magic wand, but if he lets himself get a little bit too low, there are a lot of stuns, a lot of catch on Vega. It looks like there is going to be only level 5 on AA. He needs that level 6. He wants that Ice Blast, focusing on farming rather than diving in. Meanwhile, in the back lines, there is going to be a nice little stun there from Iceberg going in with the Burrow Strike. There's going to be the Ice Blast connecting as, okay, that
Huskar
is...
dies. Nicely done with the false promise. FNG survives. Oh my, he will end up going down. Huskar has the damage, gets credit for the kill. It's still nicely done by Vega. They delay it, and they get much better exchange there. Huskar does finish off the tower before that fight starts, maybe tipping the scales for Vega just a bit more. Now Meepo comes in.
Thing not going to get caught up by this one. The Chrono connecting onto 2. Meepo, he's ready to turn this. He's ready to fight back in, but who's their target? They jump in. They will get the kill on the Oracle. The Wisp is somehow still alive. They get the net. G wants to leap away. They're turning things onto Iceberg, who's channeling up his ult, but it does get canceled. They are able to get it done with the net, and that means there's going to be 2 dead, fallen down, triple kill. 433. Fantastic playing from the Meepo. He appears and shows his dominance.
Couple of
but now they rotate back. There's going to be the relocate ending just in time for Iceberg. Can they get the glimpse off? They got Bambo here. Does he have the range? He does. They're going to bring him back in. Oh, goodbye, little buggy. He's going to get healed up by the Oracle. Seema the Slayer doing what he can, but there's the Meepo to come in, rip apart the Oracle. They're turning things onto Mag now. All he wants to do is ding ding, but unfortunately he will drop to the grave. They trade their Huskar, but they get 4 in return and some free pressure onto this tier 2 tower.
Yeah, it's starting to feel like this Huskar pick could have been bait to make Vega
He's just got stats for days. There's no way you can stop this guy. He's going to have 2 lives on top of having like 4 full meeps ready to go. Now there is going to be the channel coming back up. They got the smoke. They are going to get the jump. Looks like Sing Sing could be in some trouble. There's going to be an Ice Blast to follow up. Hits on no one. 33 wants to back off. Meanwhile, Bone 7 just gets the green light charging in. The Wisp is doing what it can. Pylai die, trying to overcharge, trying to heal up, but it's not going to be enough. They get the pick off onto 2. The blink forward from Meepo means they are able to get something done, but nice Burrow Strike. Iceberg going in, but they get the Static Storm to follow up. Sexy Bambo goes through. He gets off his ult, and that's going to be at least 1 more dying. Iceberg wants to live through this, goes in, tries to get something done, but unfortunately that means he does have his Ogre drop to the ground. So 2 for 3 overall, but Meepo, they just smoked. Wow. They've got another one. They're using up everything they've got.
Iceberg's right behind him. He breaks it from the backside on one of the Meepos. Seems like they haven't quite noticed it yet. They relocate onto the other side. Mag and G. Who do they find here?
A little bit of fragmentation going on as G's still burning on the back lines. We do have that kinetic field coming forward. The Static Storm to lock down Seema. There's nothing he can do. Oh, golly. Poor Mag. There's not much anything can get done. Bone 7, he's in some serious trouble. Going to get locked in place. Will end up blasting down Seema. Will end up falling down to the Huskar. Just too much damage put out, but at least he's able to take him down with him. Now, Meepo throw nets out left and right, focusing on multiple targets. FNG. Oh, the poor little Icicle. I don't think he's able to live through this one. He's just so squishy. Beyond godlike streak. Still rocking out for the Meepo. He's still got his Aegis going for him. His G. He can't leap back. He's underneath his tier 4s. Iceberg's just dancing there, sandstorming up, but highlight eye. There'll be this little sacrifice, but
nice trade.
You can't kill Meepo.
He finds the Wisp, but yeah, starting to feel like they have nothing to deal with Meepo. I mean, every time they get him close, it's only one of them. Wisp is there with some heals. They can't seem to be able to land the Ancient Apparition, now destroying their base. Finishes off the mid lane. A Barracks. Oh, the stun. They might be able to find this here. They will. That's the first one. Remember the Aegis.
Coming back. If he can actually get himself out of this, it's going to be fantastic. He's able to blink himself away. There's the glimpse following through, and oh my golly gee. Huskar shows no mercy. There's going to be an Ice Blast. Does connect onto all the Meeps. Nitrogen's still alive. Maybe they get a kill on the Meep, but they got to pick one to focus down. Meanwhile, Bone7 sitting there ready to charge. They know as soon as the chrono ends, he is just going to fly at you. Kaipi with no remorse for their crimes.
God. I liked Iceberg's positioning that fight. They're like in the chronosphere, and the Sand King is just back here standing, just watching from afar like, I don't have an ult. Can't really auto attack him. I think that was the most demoralized Sand King I've ever seen. Just like, I think we lost. I'm pretty sure me throwing my life away one more time does not change the state of this game. And boy, was he right. His team taps out shortly after. Very convincing win for Kaipi. 21 minutes, 25-16.